Good morning, West Creek Stampers. This is Monday, November 22nd. Or is it the 23rd here? 22nd. And I am coming on here today to show you the cards that we made in November's class. First of all, I want to congratulate Carol Schatzley. Won the door prize for the week, and that is a package of the wonderful snowflakes, which we're using in one of our cards. I'd also like to welcome Mary Ann Pelletier. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing that right. Also known as Toots. This was her first time here, and she did take advantage of the sign-up special for Stampin' Up! That's going on right now until the end of November 30th. So for $75 plus tax, you can get $125 worth of Stampin' Up! Product, plus some business supplies, and plus a paper pumpkin kit. So if you want to know how you can do that, you can do this as a hobby, just to get the discount, which you would start out at 20% discount on all your purchases, with the ability to build a business and earn more. Or you could build a business, or you could just sign up to get the free stuff with this sign up special. And if you don't meet your minimums, then there's no penalty. You just drop. So let me know if you're interested in how to do that. The other thing is, next month we will have card class on Tuesday, December 14 and Thursday, December 16. Those classes are at 10, 2, and 6. The morning class on Tuesday is filled already, but I have lots of openings the other days, so let me know if you're interested or able to come to that. December 1st, I can order the new catalogs, which the mini catalog will come out in January. Also, December 1st is the last chance product sale, and I did send that out to you by email. Just remember that does not start till December 1st. So I'm going to show you here, hopefully real quick, how to make the cards that we made in card class this week. I used Blushing Bride for the base of this, and I am going to make PDFs and send out with the measurements. That'll be by email. So if you're not on my email list, let me know and I will add you, and then you'll have the measurements and the directions for these cards and what I used as far as the DSP and so forth. So this one is used Blushing Bride as the base, and then I had 2 pieces of basic white, one for the inside, one for the front. The DSP on the front is from Whimsy and Wonder, and then I did use one of the snowflakes from the Wonderful Snowflakes, and one regular size dimensional just fits perfect right on the back of that. The tag is made, that is embossed, white embossing powder. So your kit will include, and you can use any words on this. You don't have to use the ones that I used. You can always use black for any of the cards that you make. So I have the words for the inside lined up on the Stamparatus. My Blushing Bride is an older set, so it's one of the like linen firmer stamp sets, but it still works good, so I keep using it. Okay, so that is the inside, and then I used excuse me, I used some snowflakes. I just stamped some of them on the inside. Some of the girls did stamp those also on the envelope. This stamp set that we're using, that I used for this, is from, this would be October's Paper Pumpkin, the Christmas cards from October's Paper Pumpkin. I just like the words so well on it. I just decided to use it for this card that we're doing. So you're going to take, this is the inside, and you can take your bone folder and fold it. Put a nice crease there by using the angled edge of your bone folder. You guys who watch me know that I love the green glue. That is my favorite to use. It gives you a little wiggle room. It holds well. So that's on the inside. And then on the front, I built this on a white base. So you can overlap either side of this that you want. And there we go. And this DSP is from the Whimsy and Wonder. That paper pack is one of my favorites. It has such a variety. So I'm going to grab a Stampin' Dimensional and see how that just fits perfect on the back of there. I got mine a little cockeyed, but nobody is going to see that. And you can put that anywhere on there. I used my Versamark ink and stamped on my tag that is cut with the scalloped. No, this one is with not the scallop contour dies, but the stitched Stitched So Sweetly is the dies that I used to cut that out of the pink. And so then I stamped on it in Versamark, sprinkled the white powder, and then heated it with a heat gun till it gets shiny. So here I popped up my words, and this is a very simple card if you're looking for ideas to make your Christmas cards. It is very easy to make. And that wasn't so good, dropping that wet glue down on there. I'll have to be careful not to lay anything in there. So that is card number 1. Let's see, we're going to do the buckle card. The buckle card I did copy from Jody Breckbill, did a video on this. She had a ribbon on hers. I did not add a ribbon, but you could certainly add ribbon. You could add some gems to fancy this up. So I used the hand-penned stamp set for this. And I used Blackberry Bliss. The paper is Blackberry Beauty, and I will have the measurements on email. I'm going to show you here, and this framelit here is cut from the two that I kind of get mixed, and I just had it here. But I will have all of that on. So that is out of the Off-White Very Vanilla. And what makes this a buckle card is that when you fasten this on, you just put dimensionals in each corner, and then the buckle slides in. And you can I use different prints and backs of prints for the paper for the DSP from Blackberry Beauty. I do have your Blackberry Beauty cardstock scored for you. So what happens is you cut a regular 8.5 by 5.5, and then cut off, I believe it's 1.25 inches on the end for this piece, and then this is the buckle. It gets scored at 1/2 inch. So what you do to build this card is I put some adhesive on my buckle tab and kind of eyeball this right for the middle. Okay, and then I put, sorry, I'm getting a little too close to the camera. I put adhesive on the back of there. Okay. Is anybody getting ready for Thanksgiving dinner today? Or preparing anything ahead of time? I need to go get some bread and things, and I'm looking for the good cranberry sauce that I like. If I don't find any, I'll be making some. So we're going to add these pieces, and you can choose to use whichever side of yours that you like. And then this is a 4x4 square. That was that piece of cardstock I dropped with the glue. I left some on there. Okay. So there is that part. So what I did then with this stamping is stamped Blackberry Bliss for the outline of my flower. And this is the hand-penned petals. You can use any kind of a flower stamp there that you would like. I stamped that one. Then for the fill-in part of that flower, I stamped off. And right like that gives you a nice shade. And then for the big part, I stamped off again. And yikes. I'm going to put something under there. I think I'm missing a little bit. So we're going to take the stamp set itself and lay there. And that's better. Did you see how that one part when I stamped off missed a little bit right in the middle like that? And of course when you're on camera, I did a lot of these. There we go. Okay, and then the words that I used are anything is possible. That is on that stamp set. You could put anything there that fits, and depending on the type of flower that you use. There we go. That fits real nice. And then for the leaves and the base of the flower, I used Pear Pizzazz and used the leaf that comes with in the stamp set. And I did not need to stamp off for that. And you might want to check your color. Sometimes your shades are a little darker, so see what you like. And then I used the smaller one right here and right here. Okay. And this card is coming together real quickly. It isn't hard. You want to kind of keep your flower piece to the left a little bit when you put it on there so that you don't have to bend up that buckle too much. And we're going to put dimensionals on each corner. Like that. And I think that is just a very pretty card, and you could use this for a lot of different occasions. Okay, then the last card that we're making is a gift card holder. And this one takes a little bit more pieces and more cutting. So here is the gift card right in here. And then the base is just a 5.5 by 4.25. I used the evergreen cardstock for this. That is your base. And then the pocket for the gift card, I did I do have your cardstock scored for you. I'm having a little trouble seeing where I'm at on there. And this piece here is 3 by 10.5. So you're going to use your sticky strip here, and you're going to stay close to the edge so that you have room for your gift card once you put that together. Now this sticky strip, you can use Tombow glue there too if you'd rather. You want to use something strong or an extra strength adhesive. And so there is your pocket. Okay, and then here is your other score. So this goes on here right like this. And in your envelope are all your pieces. And you have a skinny strip that is 1/2. You can use either side of this that you want. I'm using the one with the branches and so forth. Now, everybody did not get the same of this. I had quite a few to cut, so I used different colors. But this does go edge to edge here. And this paper is from Tidings of Christmas, the printed paper. And then here is your other side. And like I said, I'm gonna I'll put all the dimensions on a PDF and send you it by email. Your scalloped piece, whoops, I'm so sorry, scalloped contour die I used to cut this piece for on top, and that is soft succulent. So the next layer here on your green front is red. Cherry cobbler is what I used here. And then we're going to build this section that we put the stocking on. And I used the soft succulent cut with the scallop contour dies. And then you're going to take your ribbon and wrap around the front. And I'm sure I gave you plenty because mine is plenty long. I like to take Scotch tape and tape that back down. Other people I know use glue dots or whatever. Okay, and so you want to tape that, you want to put that ribbon on there before you fasten this to your cherry cobbler. This piece right here goes on the inside for your tag on the inside. And I am going to fasten this down. I put this down with regular dimensionals. The one thing that I will tell you, regular adhesive. The one thing that I will tell you about this card is it is kind of heavy. So it may not be one that you'll want to send in the mail. If you do, it's going to take extra. I put the bow down with glue dots, and I used about 3. I'm having trouble with sticking to my fingernail instead of the ribbon, probably because of adhesive on my fingers. All right, so that goes right there. Okay, we're getting close, ladies. In your envelope also, you will have a piece of scrap to make your stocking. This one is for the ribbon, and these are the bases for the tags. So the tag on the front, I used Evening Evergreen, and I used a stamp set from Tidings and Trimmings. I'm getting pretty clumsy here, making some messes. Okay, and so wishing you a joyful Christmas. And for this one, I put it off the edge here at the bottom. So when you put that on, you want to make sure that you only put adhesive on the one side. So you're going to go like that. And then for the inside, and where'd it go? We're going to do to and from. Again, I'm using Evening Evergreen as my ink. And I took some of the leaves from that set and just stamped along the side. And then that one goes on the red. There's a lot of pieces to this, and I'm sure if you wanted to, you could make it a little simpler and eliminate some of those. I don't know how many of these I'm going to make to give gift cards in, but there is everything except our bow. And I used cherry cobbler on cherry cobbler for that. And then the stocking. There are 2 different designs on the stockings in this Tiding and Trimmings. And you could use another shape there if you like, and that's what you have. Okay, so those 2 need cut out. I will let you look at what we've done. I'm going to do that real quick. You can cut those out with your stamp cut and emboss machine. And I do like this little bow and the stockings. This set has such a nice variety with the stars and with everything, all the different shapes that are in this set. And it has a couple different size framelets with the stars, so there is quite a variety. Now I'm looking around here. Oh, there we go. I have things all around me, and when I lose sight of things and I'm on camera, it's very frustrating. Okay, so we're going to put the little stocking right here, and then see how that ribbon just adds something to. You can see when you just have it plain and how much prettier that makes it. So I'm going to thank you all for watching today. Anybody has any questions or wants to order any of these items, give me a call. And have a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving. Watch for that email with the PDF and the directions if you want to duplicate any of these. Have a wonderful day.